Hey guys, how about a little axe porn for the day? This is it. This is the collection. Wanted to show you guys, line them all up, since I'm up here kind of oiling them all down, sharpening the ones that need to be sharpened, doing that tonight. Figured I'd show you what I got all lined up. The only thing we're missing is the two double bits that I'm in the process of restoring, but they're not going to be for a little while anyway, so here's how it stands on the end here. Got that 36-inch, where's my hand? There it is. 36-incher, full-size 3.5 pounder on a straight handle. Really nice. Love that one. My double bit, soon to be joined by two more. My 28-inch straight handle full-size axe. I love those straight-handled axes. They really are my favorite. Next to that are my two boys' axes, both 28-inch handles, 2¼ pound heads. Let's zoom in a little bit. Next to that, we have the Council Tool Miner's Axe. Really nice, full-sized 3.5 pounder on a small 18-inch handle, and it's meant to be used two-handed, whereas a house axe is meant to be used kind of one-handed. So, wanted to explain that difference to the people who've asked. Next to that, we have the S-Swing, E-Swing. I always want to say S-Swing. Next to that, we have that Harbor Freight axe I modded. There's a video up on that. The Hardcore Hatchet. There's a video up on that as well. Next one is just a standard 18-inch vintage hatchet I restored. Really nice, very usable. I like the weight on it. It's like 1 3/4 pound on an 18-inch handle. Really a pleasure to use for a nice medium-sized job. You got the little Collins camp axe there. The marbles axe with that weird thin handle. That's right there. Zoom in a little more since we're getting smaller as we go down. You can see there's the marble. I gotta find my finger here. This is the marbles axe with that really weird thin handle. So I've been trying to break that handle as hard as I can. I haven't yet. The head's come loose a couple times, but it's kind of tightened back up. So, kind of odd with that. But eventually I'm just going to break it and put a new handle. Have my, next to that is my broad hatchet right here. You can see on the, I think it's a 16-inch handle. That's for hewing. Behind that, kind of hidden back there, is the Harbor Freight. Next to that with the synthetic handle, that's a old Home Depot hatchet made in Japan. I think Liddell's the brand name. Real piece of garbage. Garbage steel. Won't take an edge. Just had that thing since the 90s and never been able to get an edge on that no matter what I've done to it. And I've really used it and abused it as a camp axe. Next is that little bushcraft hatchet. I love. That little roofer's hatchet. It's kind of what it is. On a little, I think 16 or 14 inch, probably 14-inch handle. Really an enjoyable tool to use for around the homestead and when you're out in the woods. Next to that's my little 1 1/4 pound Swedish hatchet that I hand carved the handle for. Made it that really wide handle to use it for more like a shaping axe rather than a cutting axe. That way it fits in the hand good. And last but not least is my little itty bitty hatchet. I think the head on that's a little over a pound on a 14-inch. I think it looks really good. The head has a beautiful patina and the handle came out really nice. But overall, these are very useful tools. So I wanted to show off the collection and just real quick talk and show you how you can see I have a big variety in shape and size. So I think when you're putting together your homestead tools, you need to look at that. It's not just about going out and buying one Wetterlings or one Grandsfors. It's about covering your whole bases, making sure you have a big full size, a nice double bit, you know, a couple, you know, boys' axes. Those are really helpful tools for when you don't want to lug around a big 3.5 pound axe. You know, then you got the small forest style axes like that East Wing, the Harbor Freight mod, the Hardcore Hatchet, those, you know, kind of 19, 20-inch hatchets. And you're moving into the 18-inchers, you know, the nice big hatchet, something you can bring, you know, backpacking that'll really do some hard work for you. Down to the little hatchets, which are just really kind of belt hatchets and things to use around the house kind of things. But these all have their own use, their own needs, you know, especially like the broad hatchets. Those things are more for shaping and notching and hewing. So it's not just about having one or the best, but it's about building a good, reliable base of tools that you can use and enjoy. And not just have one. I think that's a lot of what prepping and survival is about. So here you go, my axe porn for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to finish up cleaning these guys up and oiling and sharpening and put these suckers away and get to making a couple other videos. So hope you guys enjoyed.